What is going on YouTube? CoinCapital here, and today in this video, I'm going to be talking about big news for the drone sectors and industries, especially aerospace and defense, obviously, but I'm going to be talking about why right now is a great time to get into drone stocks, particularly small drone delivery-oriented companies. This is going to be like domestic companies. I'm going to be talking about a couple foreign companies in Canada, but first I'm going to be talking about why right now is a great time to buy drone stocks with new news, and I'm going to get into a few companies that I like, that I'm seeing so far. So first thing I'm going to be talking about is the new FAA effect that's going into place, that was announced on April 21st through an article from Reuters. So I'm going to put that up right there, and it says new rules allowing small drones to fly over people in the US take effect. So it's a quick article, and it says the Federal Aviation Administration said that final rules announced in December took effect on Wednesday. This allows small drones to fly over people at night, and this is a significant step toward their eventual use for widespread commercial deliveries. So, saying that, keep in mind this is still a very speculative play. All these companies still speculative. Nothing is 100% set in stone. Obviously, we don't have drones flying around delivering our food yet. We still have drivers. We still have such like deliveries. But this is going to be a big step towards the right direction. And the effective date was delayed about a month during the change in administration. But the FAA said its long-awaited rules for the drones, also known as, UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles as well, UAVs, will address security concerns, and this will be requiring remote identification technology in most cases to enable their ID from the ground. So previously, small drone operations over people were limited to operations over people who were directly participating in the operation, located under a covered structure or inside a stationary vehicle. So that means, these drones can't really be out in the open. They can't really go out of their own perimeters within their own companies and whatnot. But companies have been racing to create drone fleets for speed deliveries, and as of December, the United States had over 1.7 million drone registrations and 203,000 FAA certified remote pilots. So for at-night operations, the FAA said drones must be equipped with anti-collision lights, and the final rules allow operations over moving vehicles in some circumstances. So obviously this is a pretty big deal. Yahoo posted the same article. We're seeing it on NASDAQ as well, so this is pretty big news. And yesterday, this is when the news came out. I'm sorry I'm uploading the video today. Happy Earth Day, everybody. But yesterday, a lot of the drone stocks ramped up. We saw Ag Eagle pull up almost 20% at one point. They fell back down to about 13. We saw a few other Plymouth go really high in Alpine. So a lot of companies really benefited from this news, and I think in the future this is going to give the drone sector a lot of stability and legitimacy. A lot of people are very skeptical of these big speculative plays, but this gives it a little bit of backing, and it's good for these companies because a lot of these companies that I'm going to mention have been caught in this sell-off. There are some big drone companies like eHang. I don't know if you heard of them, with the ticker EH. These types of companies I will not include in this list because they don't really deal with small delivery drones. They deal with big drones over 10 pounds. That's not really, this news isn't really going to help them at all. But I'm going to be talking about these companies right now. So the first company I'm going to be talking about is an OTC stock. They are Canadian based, but they are Dragonfly Inc. with the ticker DFLYF. Or DFLYF. This is a company that I've been looking at for a while now, and they manufacture and sell commercial unmanned aerial vehicles worldwide, and its products include quadcopters, fixed-wing aircraft, ground-based robots, and handheld controllers, as well as different software used for tracking, streaming, and data collection within drones. The company also offers custom engineering and training, simulation consulting, and flight training services. They have their own wireless video systems, and they serve for public safety, agriculture, industrial inspections, and mapping and surveying markets. So this is a good company when it comes to mapping out what is really going on in the area. They're based in Canada, as I said, but they're in the industrial sector, aerospace and defense. But this is definitely good because this is going to be good as a mapping play, as an agricultural play, something that we haven't seen much before. With a market cap of over 100 million, right around that mark, and an average volume of about 1 million shares, this is definitely getting a lot of traction. Definitely a small company, so it's a bit speculative and it's a bit volatile, but I definitely look at Dragonfly as a good drone play. Next up is one of the most controversial and biggest drone companies out there on public markets. This is a company I feature a lot on this channel, but it's AgEagle Aerial Systems with the ticker UABS. At a market cap of 347 million, they're definitely bigger, but at one point they were close to $1 billion, and their price per share pushed all the way up to $17, at which point they got attacked by a lot of short sellers of different law firms coming in. But with this new news and a lot of cases that are going to be seem to be dropped soon, this is definitely good performance for long term and midterm. Short term, it's still a bit volatile, it's too early to tell, but 1 year estimates are pretty high, with some analysts saying all the way up to $50 a share. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know if it's 10x. It's already been up, because if you look at the past year, they went from less than $1 a share all the way up to 17 and back down to 5. But that's a good thing, because right now it's pretty low on sale when you take into effect previous prices. They're at the previous push point, around $6 before that big push. But if you don't know AgEagle, they do unmanned aerial systems. They manufacture their own drones, but they really are in the agricultural industry, because they have their own farmlands, they have their own hemp overview, and these are different things that they have that maps out and is able to fertilize and take care of different farming techniques and industries. But hemp overview is good because they're a software as a solution web and map-based technology platform to support operations of domestic industrial hemp programs. This is great for the cannabis play, which we're seeing take a lot, really bolster in America. So that's a really good thing to look at there. But they're based in the US, and I really like this company. I think they should do well, especially with new news. So I'd look into AgEagle. Now, this company you might not have heard of. They're very small. They're Plymouth Rock Technologies Inc. with the ticker PLRTF. Right now, today, they are up almost 30% as I speak. I don't know by the time this video comes out where they'll be at, but they're almost 30%. They're really benefiting off of this news. They're hitting all-time highs for this past month. I mean, for the past 6 months, they broke over $1.40 a share. Right now, they're at about 50 cents a share. They got caught in the February, tech sell-off, small cap sell-off. They pushed all the way down to about 30 cents a share, but now they're close to 60 again. So this is definitely a good stock to look into. I'd say it's pretty bullish mid and long term. It's pretty volatile now, obviously, but Plymouth Rock Technologies, they through its subsidiary, they focus on developing security screening and threat detection technology solutions using radar, imaging, and signaling processing technology. Their technologies include the millimeter wave remote imaging system for the airborne drone and an RF sensor package used on unmanned aerial vehicles, as well as compact microwave radar systems and scanning shoes. So they're going to work on a lot of scanning, a lot of mapping, radar, defense technologies as well when it comes to drones and UAVs. So that's definitely something really good to look into. They're definitely benefiting off of this push. Obviously, they're an OTC stock, they're foreign, but they're up almost 30% now. So it's definitely a good time to look into this company. But with an average volume of 1 million shares and a market cap of about 23 mil, they're still very small, but they are getting a lot of attention. So I'd look at Plymouth Rock Technologies. The final company I'm going to be talking about is Alpine Holdings Inc. with the ticker ALPP. They're up 15% today, and they opened around that price. They're definitely holding stable today off of this big news. Their volume right now is at 1 million shares. Their average volume is about 2 mil, so they're definitely pushing, but they have a market cap of $500 million, 545 million to be exact, and this is pretty big. Alpine Holdings is very similar to AgEagle, I'd say, but they provide electronic contract manufacturing solutions in the United States. They offer automotive technologies, including the 6 Sense Auto, a connected car technology that provides various advantages in management, sales, finance, and service departments. They do more than just drones, but they work around that industry. They work at a lot of different architectural work, and they deal with drones as well in their processing. They're a bit bigger company. They have about 300 employees. They're in electronic components, but they definitely going to benefit off of this small drone because a lot of their tech is used within these companies. But if you look at share price, the reason why I say it's similar to AgEagle is the way they pushed. They went all the way from about less than $3 a share, pushed all the way up to $8 a share, had a little dip and pushed down and got caught in the sell-off. They fell all the way down to about $2.56 a share recently, and now they're up again at about $3.50 a share. So Alpine 4 Technologies is definitely a pretty good play when it comes to drones and tech, so I definitely look into this company. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you like this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my TikTok at coincapital and my Instagram at coincapital. I'll see you guys in the next video.